Angel Studios reached out to me and offered me a screener for the upcoming movie Rule Breakers, set to be released on March 7th. So let me read you the synopsis, and then I'll give you my thoughts on the movie and close things out for you. So the synopsis is: in a nation where educating girls is seen as rebellion, a visionary woman dares to teach young minds to dream. When the innovation draws global attention, their success sparks hope and opposition. As threats loom and sacrifices are made, their courage and unity ignite a movement that could forever transform the world. By the way, Rule Breakers is rated PG, and it has a runtime of 2 hours. So I watched this movie with my wife, and she was interested in seeing this. She thought the topic matter was great. And I did too, because I actually remember seeing this unfold in the news. So if you're not familiar with this, this is a group of young ladies from Afghanistan who were able to put together a first robotics team. I shouldn't say Lego, it's a first robotics team. Although I think they did do a Lego team as well, but eventually moved on to the higher level of first robotics. And they were the only team ever from Afghanistan at that point. And it was pretty inspiring. And one of the things that drew worldwide attention to it was that they couldn't get visas into the U.S. That is addressed in the movie. And kind of once that made national news and international news, they became known throughout the robotics community and even through kind of tech and the geek community as well. So let's talk about the movie a bit, and I'll share you my thoughts. Production-wise, I thought the production was fairly good. They used what appeared to be quite a bit of B-roll for the first robotics competitions, which is fine. You kind of expect that. It looks like they may have actually gone to a couple of first robotics competitions as well and kind of set up shop to shoot some of the scenes. And I liked the authenticity there. They did not license any of the international news coverage from news organizations, so they kind of had actors come in and do it and make up, fake news organizations, which is always fun to see, like the names of the news organizations that people come up with. They're usually pretty creative. Acting, I think the acting was fairly solid given the budget that they had, and I didn't recognize any of these actors. And overall, I would say that this is, what you expect from Angel Studios. It's on par with a lot of their other productions as well. If you've been happy with what they produced in the past, I think you're going to like this one as well. As far as themes in this movie, there's obviously themes of perseverance, overcoming gender stereotypes, and also just kind of dealing with living in a situation where you're looked down upon as kind of a second-class citizen. And that certainly was present, and I really liked how they kind of dealt with those themes as well. What's interesting about this film is that, so this was approved by the Angel Guild, and there is no overt mention of Jesus in this film. I mean, there's a Spanish guy or Hispanic guy named Jesus, and they kind of joke about, there's kind of a joke about that. But other than that, there's no explicit mention of Christ. So I wanted to read you a few of the reasons that Angel Guild members said that they approved this film. This one reads, "I was profoundly moved by the true story of Roya Mahbub and the Afghan girls robotics team. I felt honored when Roya and our co-writer Elihi Mahbub, Roya's sister and a character in the film, said that they wanted to work with me to help tell their story," shares director Bill Gutentag. Sorry, he probably pronounces it Guten Tag. I'm half German, so. Here's another thing that an Angel Guild, Jordan Harmon, president of Angel Studios, said. In light of terrible restrictions being imposed on women in Afghanistan, it's vital for the world to recognize the individuals behind the veils. The Angel Guild overwhelmingly voted to ensure their stories are told. So I'm really glad that Angel Studios and the Angel Guild decided to make this film, because it is inspiring for young girls. I had kids who were in the Lego robotics program. My daughter was in the Lego robotics program. And it just blesses me so much to see now that after she's done that, she's now pursuing a STEM degree in college. So, is this a perfect film? No, I think there were a few production nigglets here and a little bit of acting that could have been a little bit better. But overall, I think this is a film that's going to inspire you. It's going to inspire your girls. So I highly suggest that you go out on March 7th and check out Rule Breakers in the theater.